Oh, wow. Rock and play.
One of the best ads I've seen. I've gone through a lot of these, folks. One of the best.
I got to tell you, we fly a lot, so that doesn't sit so well with me anymore.
Would you hate to be sitting next to these people?
No, because they're having a good time. I can guarantee you that. The things you used to be able to do on planes before 9/11 was something like that,
right?
Yeah, there's a few things missing, but
I was reading this and I'm like, we got ourselves a makeup palette here. You got the Rock and Play,
yes,
which was a cassette player.
I still have one of these, and then let's see in here. We got our AR director's in here somewhere. There he is, right there, Chris Kelly.
That's your AR. I was trying to say if you could.
He was at PV. He did Satch at PV, and I don't know if he did Edward there, but he did Mike Anthony, and yeah.
Really? Now I have to ask you about that. Who's the older lady behind you?
I don't know, but she looks a little pissed off.
Yeah, that's someone's grandma. She's not having it.
Yeah, she's not having it. She should have let her hair down and had some fun.
Right? Then you got over here. I was like, that has to be somebody because that look is. This guy does look like a corporate guy.
I don't know.
No.
This is my buddy Pete DeMarzo back there. I got him in the ad.
Oh.
He was with me that day. We're like, we need extras. So this plane was sitting in a studio, and it was just like a facade. It wasn't.
And the oxygen tanks came down.
Yeah,
too.
man.
So you guys are actually causing the plane to go down.
We were blowing it up. Yeah, that's why I said it doesn't sit so well with me now because I do about 150 flights a year. So
yeah, they don't want to see this.
I guess if you're going to go down, you might as well go down with your guitar.
Imagine it starts coming up when you go through TSA.
Yeah.
That pops up on the screen.
Yeah.
Is this you?
It's not good. Yeah.
I also see that article there that she has in her lap says, "We're proud to offer you less than the competition."
Oh, wow.
What was that doing there?
I don't know.
That seems like it was strategically
There's
placed.
probably all kinds of stuff hidden in this ad.
Right,
knowing
kind of
Chris
jab
Kelly,
stuff.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we did some good ads with them. We did some great ads for Dean Markley back in the day as well. So
very cool. You still get these too, by the way, for like $30 on
I did not
Reverb.
know. Okay, yeah.
Used.
I've got one.
So you could pop a cassette in, your favorite, slow it down, and still play over it.
Right. Yeah.
It had an amp in it. That's actually very cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now you don't have any of those guitars anymore, though.
No, I got rid of all mine through a divorce.
Oh.
I lived off them for a year.
You do what you gotta do.
It happens.
I like that too. We'll get you new guitars. You got these GMPs. They're killer.
I got beautiful GMPs. I'm all good.
Now, what about that one? Do you have the bars and stars? Nobody has those guitars anymore.
He's not Southern either. I don't know where that came from.
All right. We got a little bit more. Go to the albums here.
Yeah.
Performance. I have a Performance.
I bought my first Floyd from Performance guitar. No fine tuners. $350. I put it on a Charvel. I gave that Charvel to a guy named he started the pro shop at Fender, Mike Eldred.
Okay.
And he's in a blues band now. He's a fantastic player, great friend. So I gave him that guitar because the headstock broke, and I'm like, let's fix this. And he goes, okay. He lived in Bellflower. He moved to Scottsdale, and he lost it in the move. I think he still got it because it's an old original Floyd.
Oh, dude, yeah, those are worth a lot.
Right.
Brad collects those. Brad Gillis.
I know. If I had it, I'd give it to Brad.
He told me if you ever find him, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll buy it off you.
I'd give it to Brad just because he's such a bro.
Horse Floyd's.
But he lost it, and he said, anything you want from Fender, give it. And I said, I'll take one of those custom. He gave me a custom guitar for a friend, and I got it. It's great. It was like a $5,000 guitar from the pro shop. Yeah.
Well,
a lot of my friends I worked with at Jackson are at that shop, at that Fender pro shop. Yeah.
They're still there.
Doing all those relics and all that, yeah.
See, they're great finishes now they're doing, man.
Yeah.
I got lucky on a Performance. I found one in Titusville in Lamborghini Orange with a factory cater they put in.
Wow.
Just like that. It had that headstock.
Yeah, those guys were.
It actually looks just like that
guitar. You had to go to Hollywood. They were. I think they were off Yucca. Does it say Yucca?
Yeah, still there. I think.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I paid for mine?
How much?
$350.
Wow. See, you're a shopper.
Dirty boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You're spending all your money.
I go for those deals.
I'm married with kids. I don't buy guitars anymore.
Yeah, you got guitars given to you. There's a difference.
No, I actually pay for my guitars.
Really?
Yeah. I
learn something every day.
GMP is a fantastic company. Dan Lawrence over there does a great job. But it's Dan. I've known him since we worked at Charvel together.
Wow.
So I'm not going to have him pay for my guitars.
That's true. He's iconic.
He gives me a great deal.
But also, when you get that guitar painted by Darren Lawrence, dude, that's an iconic, legendary piece that will be historic.
Yeah, I've got 2 Vs coming next. They've been there for 2 years. It takes them 2 years to paint. Hi, Dan.
Oh.
Is it done yet?
You sure you paid for these? They weren't giving to you? Sounds like
Probably
giving you a
twice as
deal.
much now.
No, that's very cool, though. Well, I can get some pictures of those, please.
Yes.
Some Groove Tube love.
Yeah, Groove Tube, Aspen. I used to go get my amps worked on there.
No kidding.
Yeah, Aspen and Red. There was a guy there, Red, that did our amps and set the biasing and all that stuff. So,
Wow. Some JB Player stuff.
Yeah.
George Thurgood. I'm going to get a little quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hughes and Kettner love here.
Yes.
The ATS-30.
Yes,
Very
that's
cool.
old school, yep.
They redid that amp at a later date. You get good deals on these. I believe still used.
Fantastic.
So again, shout out to our sponsor, Hughes and Kettner.
What's up, guys?
And stay tuned so you know how to win these amps, guys, okay?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, just a quick reminder, if you'd like to show your support for this channel, and we'd love it if you would, then make sure to check out our limited edition Masters of Shred merchandise at www.mastersofshred.com. You can snag an awesome shirt like this incredible Shred Class of '89 ADA Throwback Tribute, or plenty of other ones that you will not find anywhere else. So check that out, and while you're there, make sure to check out our incredible limited edition Tone Arts USA Super Halen amp. Only 50 will be available, and they are going quick. Now back to the show.
Here we go. Dan Huff.
Oh, monster.
Beast.
Yeah,
Beast.
Should have been as big as all the other guys, right?
Killer singer, like we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about,
another-
and
yeah.
Ripper.
Yeah,
That dude
yeah.
rips.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that
Crazy.
Schecter headstock in that
Yeah,
logo.
that's wild.
That's wild, huh?
Yeah.
You know, Red Beach told me that he did one of these too. They used to do these like every month or every year.
Wow, okay.
And he said that they never sent him the Rivera amp though, and he was really bummed about it.
really?
He was supposed to give him all the stuff that they gave away. He's like, I really wanted that amp.
Never got it.
Yeah, yeah. So
Some bullshit.
it was like, yeah, we'll have it over to you in a couple of days. Never got it.
Yeah.
And then they got Hometown Heroes, which a lot of
Fantastic.
guys did really well. We know Guitar Player magazine,
Oh, there's so
Barney
many
Spotlight.
great players out there. We used to play an arena, then after the arena, we'd go to a local club. And one time we walked into this local club, and this band was playing Down Boys, and it sounded better than we've ever played it. And it was a 4-piece. And I'm like, what? So I just bought them drinks all night. You know?
Really?
I'm like, you guys are great.
That's awesome,
You know?
dude. Yeah, I looked up these guys, not many, but if you go to Mike Varney's Spotlight,
He's got
you'll
the polka
see,
dot shirt on.
That's
Is
a great
he, is,
shirt,
he,
too.
is he channeling Randy there?
That could be a little bit Randy.
Yeah, yeah.
It goes well. He lives in Nashville, too.
Fantastic
It was-
player.
it was going out
Producer,
there, man.
great stuff.
Yeah.
God, all these dudes are just rad.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, look at that guy.
Hold up. Hold on a second here. Well, did we forget something here? I think we did.
Wow.
Because how do we skip the best ad in here, which is the Ibanez, and you don't approve of that?
No.
It's going to get crazy.
Oh, you want to?
You're doing it again. You got it. It's too cool.
All right.
He saw it, he came, and he proved it,
Yeah,
and conquered.
let's do this.
It's just too cool. You got it. I found you
stuff.
3 times in here. I go, well, if you're on the
I
cover,
want to point out
we're
that I
getting
have
all
a
over it.
flag guitar there in 1991.
That's very true.
Yeah. How you doing?
That's very true.
You've seen a lot since then, haven't you?
Yeah, it is very true. Yeah.
Just want to point that
You don't really see a lot of people with American flags on their stuff.
Just saying.
Stars and bars, everybody
I
had
played
that. Don't worry
Japan
about
with that thing.
it. Really?
Absolutely.
I think I saw the video where you were on Jamie's
Shoulders.
shoulders.
Yeah.
And you were playing that. I posted that before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
You
stuff.
think you're playing Mr. Rainmaker.
Yeah. Great tune.
Dude, the lyrics in that song. Genius.
He wrote some fantastic songs,
Genius.
man.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude, ridiculous.
This one coming up's one of them, right?
Well, let's see. That's it. Well, Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Yeah.
That's you. What kind of guitar was that? Do you
That's
remember?
an Ibanez.
That's an Ibanez?
So it says good.
that
And it's
Jamie?
me. No, it's me. That's supposed to be me, and that's a piece of pie. And on the piece of pie, at the tip of the pie, is a female anatomy part. Okay, but hold on. I didn't tell him to paint that, right? And it looked like Grandma's female anatomy part. So
Who painted this?
So I ended up painting this black.
Really?
Yeah.
You just went over the whole thing.
I went over. Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, come on.
Who painted this?
Maybe Pedro Cruz. A guy named Pedro Cruz, I think, was working for Ibanez.
You're gonna find out and see what that was all about.
Is Chris Isaac and Warrant? What?
Well, you're gonna have to approve this
Oh,
too.
dude, look at this. You're
I'm
getting
sorry,
it,
man.
This is gonna cost you.
I know. Well, we're gonna set up a booth for you at the show. You can sign all these over again. I'm gonna take him out to.
Look at all that hair.
I like that now.
Look at that
He's got a
beautiful hair.
headstock.
Wow, that's great.
Do you see that?
That's
okay.
old school.